channel. This is Shweta, working as an assistant professor in agriculture department at SNS College of Technology. In this video, we are going to see about psychometric properties of air-water relationship. As we all know, psychometric is nothing but what is the relationship between air and water. It comes under the subject of dairy and food engineering. So, what is the psychometric properties? It is a study of air, water, vapor mixtures and thermal properties like electrical conductivity, diffusivity, and etc. It is generally important in HVAC systems like heating, ventilation, and air conditioning systems, and in food engineering. What are the key components? Generally comes under the psychometric properties are dry bulb temperature, wet bulb temperature, humidity, dew point, and humidity ratios. Or the dry bulb temperature is nothing but temperature of a surrounding air. Wet bulb temperature is that in thermometer we can use the wet cloth to check the temperature of a moist air, and dew point is nothing but when the air gets condensed, and relative humidity, it is a relationship of air of a surrounding and the humidity ratio. So I'm going to explain this PPT in a design thinking way. First stage is empathy. In empathy phase, we have to understand what is the user needs, like how the user needs humidity and control requirements. Like we have to understand their humidity and control requirements according to their operations in food industries. First one is comfort requirements like optimum temperature range. For example, if we take a hall of any house, they may have certain humidity, right? We have to check that, and in ideal humidity level generally is around 40 to 60% for all food components. And in health consideration, it's also depend on psychometric properties like respiratory health protections in medical lines, and mold and mildew prevention in fruits and bakery products and vegetables also. And there is an equipment needs also there, like reliable monitoring and control systems for air and water relationships. In design thinking, the next phase is define. Here I take some problem statement like how we are going to define the psychometric analysis changes. What are the surrounding changes generally done if there is a change in air, water, and vapor mixtures? Like what are the key challenges generally we are facing, like fluctuating humidity conditions and energy efficient optimization for any equipments like extruder and seasoning tumbler, processing lines in packaging units, etc. And also there is an accurate measurement difficulties is also there. And what are the established requirements, like we are going to establish for the psychrometric problem, like we can do the precise humidity and the temperature control parameters panel unit, and cost effective solutions are also there. And as a food technologies, it is our duty to implement the user-centric monitoring systems. Ideate phase is like here I have some brainstorming solutions to overcome these problems, like we can generate innovative humidity and control ideas. We can do the many projects, especially in post harvest, like how the humidity affects the post harvest losses. It may affect the texture, color, shape. It helps to increase the microbial growth also. We can do the projects in that way by uh, helping the society. And what are the innovative approaches here? I suggest like advanced dehumidification methods like air, water, vapor, humidity, and etc. And we can also implement some efficient humidification techniques like dehumidification. We can also use some ventilator to escape the surrounding air, and smart HVAC system designs. We can install in air conditioning, in storage rooms especially. We can store a bulk quantity of fruits and vegetables in processing lines, and in IoT enabled humidity sensors also there, and energy recovery systems. And in prototype phase, we can create some of the prototypes like as I already mentioned dehumidifiers and air handlers and HVAC systems are also there, and testing and validation it generally comes under testing protocols, process validation and pilot testing is also there. And test phase. Before getting into the pilot phase, we can did some equipments in laboratory like small equipments to check how potential it is like quality control measures like humidity level monitoring. We can implement small batch size equipments to check the humidity and the temperature, how the airflow rate is generally done, and also energy consumption analysis is also there. And performance assessment, we are going to check how this performance like data collection and analysis, efficiency evaluation and user satisfaction metrics like before getting it into the users we can check implements with the technologist, and after we can get into the consumers also we can check. Here I list out the mind map of this whole video like air properties. Here attach some assessment questions for your proper knowledge what we are understand from this PowerPoint. Also we can use this like what is the definition explain. Let me know the answer in comment section. And a recap and summary of these slides like psychometric properties definition, what are the applications in HVAC, how these stages are help in designing